Hi all, welcome to the Game Week missions for 26. Some good stuff to get delved into, and also kind of talk about like our arena stuff as well. So basically what we're going to do is wrap up a few standard like goalies that we're going to bring in just for the game week, just to get some arena squads in. So our common pack for daily isn't too bad, whereas I'm surprised there's only a 10 cat ball. Some of these guys we're keeping because you never know with the missions during the scrap challenge. They're always handy to kind of get an idea of what you're accounting for. At the end of the day, it's always quite handy. So scrap challenge is scrap 4 eligible players, minimum age of 32. It's quite handy when you've got like tons and tons of dupes, so it makes it quite straightforward. And we get Samson Baidu, who I already have, and I'm just going to scrap him for the 75 essence. So that's that done. Claim name, buy a pack. Prem for today, I will probably just take the last one, because I've been jumping between the three just to make happen. Dordy again, Ronaldo, that's fine, Alex Scott, Ivan Nielsen, and Nico Williams, nice. And it's just part of the challenge really, just trying to tie up players. So we're one more off the star pack for Mark Goose, which we'll get that tomorrow. By our missions, so daily pack is done. Decisive picker for commons, we have quite a bit to work with, so it's fine. So I'll do Orban, I'll do Nyland because I suspect him to keep a clean sheet, and I'll probably do Donnarumma because I suspect he'll keep a clean sheet, and then that makes that nice and straightforward. Today we'll be able to get the full 6 in, so we're happy, and that can be the challenge really, is not getting the 6 in to get you what you need. Alex Scott I'll do up, because I'm thinking they're going to do under 23s eventually, I feel like, for common under 23s. Like I know I should really try and do the common arenas more, but yeah, it's just the way it goes. So common wheel, spin this for half dozen. We've got our golden smint to come up as well, and these have just been fun. It's like, as I said, I'm hoping to get like, we've still yet to get the 10,000 common essence, because it would be a game changer. Oh, I thought we were getting it there for a slight second. 1,000 will do. As long as you're getting decent essence back, it's not so bad. Like the 10,000 is game changing. I saw one person the other day got the 10,000, and it basically helped finish off like 3 leagues for them. So they suddenly went from, because they only needed like a handful of players, so it was quite handy. They were just opening packs, and it was like, oh, I can just discard like basically everything. So they may be getting near enough the spend of the pack back before keeping like the odd players that they were needing here or there, like Joe Commanderson, who we just got. But as I said, this is when it's quite handy, when you can just throw them in for missions for duplicates and another 1,000 XP. So we're probably going to be spending our XP quite hard fairly soon, just to rebuild up our get all the players up to good levels, as it were. So I should probably just look to do that off as it were. But basically for our game week missions for limited, underdog picker, discipline picker, daily picker. So we've got pick a player from one of the following teams who scores more than 55 points in today's matches, win 100 essence for All-Star, and if all 3 are select, you get 1,000. So it's worth it. And like for me personally, I am leaning kind of towards like Portugal, which has no Trincao sadly, which is a bummer. England has, oh wait, it's because it's going to be the countries that I have players for, sorry. So Andorra, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Ukraine. Is Zabana going to play a decent game? Maybe, maybe not. Lukic, Milinkovic, one of them's going to play half decent. And then Nathan Collins, I'll probably lean towards here. Yeah, underdog's going to be a lot harder. They need a last man tackle basically. For discipline picker, this one's a little bit easier. In terms of who's likely to get a booking or whatever. And my feeling is Jimitsi is probably a sound shout. Norway, Estonia, probably like Azure or Wolf are good shouts. I'll kind of go. I'm going to go Azure now. I'm going to go Christopher now. And then the last one is Milinkovic. I feel like he's kind of a given for a booking, so that'll get me 500 essence if all successful, and 50 per choice as well. So pick a player who scores more than 80 points in today's matches, win $2 of market credits for each choice, and 15 if all three are correct. So Muller Wolf, I fancy. If Trincau's playing, that should be a given. And kind of the last player, Sambo maybe. Sambo's maybe a shout for the last slot. Like I could go Elliot, but like last international break, Elliot got the 97 and was absolutely class against Latvia. Sorry. Austria. Don't know why I said that. But Serbia's a different kettle of fish. Bermuda Curacao is one of those. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go Muller Wolf, Trincao, and Sambo. Sambo's really consistent, to be honest, so I'd probably fancy him to do well. Rare wise, do I have anyone? Nope. For underdog, discipline, Muller Wolf, Richinell, and Flornus, because we can only have 4 players, but you technically only 3, so it's quite straightforward. Daily picker, same situation again, and if I'm really honest, like I feel like I could get at least one in, so I could get $6 with 40 if we hit the jackpot, so it's not too shabby on that part. If I'm going to go this mission, I would probably lean towards the dude from Azerbaijan. I'll quickly show him, folks, just to wrap up. Basically, he is on a goalie for this game week. He's dirt cheap. He's like 50p. He's like 50-60p. He plays for Qarabag, basically. I'll want to see if he's got his own. I'm sure the limiteds are here first. I just want to check to see if he has got rares. Yeah, so he's up to 80 pence slightly now, but like he's the one to go for if I'm brutal. He's kind of worth going for. Sarudin, Mamadaliev. Folk aren't actually buying his card. It's quite funny. So I'm just curious if anyone gave him a rare, if he has got rares for sale, because is it worth buying? 8 quid's the cheapest? Nah. If it was cheap, then you'd all go for it, but yeah, he's not worth pushing for rare. But limited wise, the reason why I want to look at it for arena is simply because has that jumped to game week? Yes, it has. I don't know why it does that, to be honest. So basically I have one goalie in Bazuna who isn't obviously going to play, but I have players. So technically if I wanted to, I could go and buy a few of my man and basically build up defence, can build 2 midfield teams and then a couple of attacks if I wanted. So it's like defence is no shortage, so I could literally build teams built on 2 defenders, so I could literally go Azure and Wolf for one team, and then the second team could literally be like Sambo and like Zabarna, for example, or Flornus. I'd probably go Flornus and Sambo, to be honest. That's probably where I'd lean towards. And then forward, one game would be Trincao, one would be Richinell. So it's kind of the way I'm thinking about it. If I do opt to go for it, especially as Iceland's not exactly an impossible game for Azerbaijan to get hammered by. It's just justifying like that little spend, as it were. That's the problem. It's like justifying just that little spend. It's just a pity that people that actually have them are people that the ones that do have them, you say to yourself, I'm not really want to buy from him. Eloy Room you'd kind of want to buy, but because he's not a covered team, and the people that have him, there's like a good chance he like you're then building like a Curacao stack. But as I said, I don't really want to be buying him when he's more expensive than he should be, is what my point is. Like Sarudin isn't playing much. He played the last break, he only scored 32 and 41 respectively, but the Iceland game is the one where he could get a bit better return, and like you're not going to get Zenok in touch to you, so it's like, if anything, I'll probably just say to these two offers, these two cards, and just say, right, see what we can get. And before I say Christinel, right, give me like 125 or something for the two. I'll work out something maybe, because at the end of the day, it would just be a bit fun, and it lets me do arena and hope for the best, basically. But let me know, folks, if you're going to do any of the arenas or any of the other missions that are floating about. Have a good one, folks. Take it easy, all. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you all later.